Hello and good evening. It's Monday. I'm not grouchy. Alright, maybe I'm a little grouchy. Yeah, probably am. It is Kyalami tonight in Multi-Class Monday. The pictures you're seeing are Catalonia. Don't ask, alright? Just don't ask. The important thing is I'm here. The guys are in the lobby, probably, maybe. Looking into that. They were restarting the lobby, so might have to just be a little bit more patient. It looks like they're in there now, so I'm going to join and link my app. So as I say, Multi-Class Monday, Kyalami. Man, it really feels like a Monday for me today. It's a busy day. Hello, Tom. How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's have a look at the track map for Kyalami. Really fun track, this one that I've never really managed to dial in. I'm always an almost there kind of guy. Mind you, I could probably say that about a lot of tracks. 3 a.m. already for you, Tom. Yeah, it is late for you, bro. I stayed up quite late myself last night. So yeah, let's have a look at Kyalami. So turn 1 is the kink. Down to Crowthorn, turn 2, tight hairpin, often the site of some skin on skin early on in a race. Into turn 3, 4, and 5, coming at you really quick through there. Jukski sweep into barbecue. What a great corner name that is. I never knew that. What a great corner name. Shoot up the hill to sunset. Kind of a mid-speed right-hander, faster than you'd think, is what most people would say. Into clubhouse, turn 7. Nice left-hander there. Again, kind of mid-speed. A little bit slower. Fast X out of there. Up to the S's, turn 8 and 9. Sweeping around and then downhill and then straight back up the hill to Liukop, turn 10 and 11. So a really wide hairpin. Flat out all the way down the hill through turn 12, mineshaft. Into turn 13, the crocodiles. I love the corner names here. I love it. I love it. You're just checking in to say hello, Tom. No problem. Thank you. Always appreciate that. So yeah, the crocodiles turn 13. 14 is just a little left-hand kink there. Into 15, cheetah, famous for its sausage. I'll explain in the race. Down to the last corner, turn 16. Which is Ingui, I think. I'll get my co-commentator's input on the corner names shortly. Let me just make sure I'm in the lobby as I head in. I think everything's working. We do have a slight chance of rain this evening, I'm hearing. So keep that in mind as well this evening. That could definitely set the cat amongst the pigeons, as they say where I come from. And we are gonna bring you across. Oh, my stream deck's being weird now as well. Oh, this is just great. This is just great. All right, here we go. Game cat. All right, so we are into the lobby, and we'll get things underway here. Now I'm gonna bring in my co-commentator. He comes with his own introduction and music, and it's always a fun time. So cue the music. Build up. Always the build up every week, guys. You should know that by now. Just take it all in. Here it comes. Some say his heart rate is measured in RPMs. Some say he washes like a cat when no one's looking. Some say he was once bitten by a king cobra, and after 6 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died. And some say he has a tattoo of Milo the First's face under his eyelids. All I know is, he's my friend and yours, Thiago Alves.
1 second.
There it is.
I may admit that I would gladly do a Milo the First face on my right arm, and I would receive no money for that. I would actually pay for that. Just I guess. How is everyone doing? I hope y'all are having a wonderful week. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm okay. I mean, I had a rough race yesterday at Spa. Final race of the Pint GT3 Championship season. Looks like they're changing lobbies, so it looks like the lobby I'm in is not indeed going to be the correct one. So I'm going to switch back to the trap map whilst I do some changing around in the background. Tiago, I don't know if you can see the track map. Anything you'd like to highlight here? Raven needs his own entrance music. Yeah, it's always a good time. Always a good time.
Yes.
Okay, all right, they're in this one. Understood.
I have to highlight that famous Sosig, the driver killer of this track. This Sosig ended multiple endurance races of people. There's no way you can go side by side in there. You probably should. People do.
It is a wonderful track, though, isn't it? It's really good fun. I love racing here, and I'm not very strong at Kyalami or anywhere, but mostly not Kyalami.
Lies. Don't lie. You're not allowed to lie in the stream.
So yeah, yesterday's race for me was rough. A little bit. Lap one, I couldn't avoid the spin at Blochemont. Yeah, it was either hit the guy or lift off, and the lift just killed me. So it was one of those. And then later on, trying to carve my way back up through the field and lost it at Eau Rouge. Having a look at the replay there, my car bottomed out and on the entry to Eau Rouge, and I guess it just unsettled the car, and that was that.
The Mercedes is notoriously dangerous in Eau Rouge. Like, the new one's actually more stable than the old. The old was borderline impossible to do Eau Rouge without a setup, of course.
I've found, I mean, I must have just taken a slightly different entry there, because, you know, after the lap one incident, I actually went max fuel, and then I was fuel managing. So I was shifting early, and I was trying to manage my fuel for the rest of the race, and it was working. So with max fuel, I didn't bottom out, but about halfway through, it did. So I must have taken a slightly different angle maybe or something, and that was enough. So, yeah.
That is odd. The lighter car bottoms out.
I know. Yeah, it was an odd one. But you know what? That was it, and we move on. That was the end of the season. Nothing massively important at stake for me yesterday. So I'm looking forward to next season and learning a new car.
I was going to say, did you choose yet?
You know, I'm in negotiations with several manufacturers. You know, feel free, if you're listening at Bentley, Aston, Audi, feel free to send me your wares and try to bribe me.
Remember when you decided to get the Mercedes and I said, don't?
Yes.
I can say almost the same with the Audi.
I know. Audi is probably bottom of my list. Bar was an interesting one. He had a massive brain fart, killed a Merc at the end of Camel Straight. But he was carrying a touch of damage. Ferrari, says Raven. I mean, Ferrari, I don't know. I think Mr. Blackout 81 would not be happy with me if I went in the Ferrari.
Yes. The Ferrari is a great car, obviously, everywhere. But I don't know if I would be able, I don't know about you, but I don't know if I would be able to carry that burden of, oh, you're with the OP car.
Well, people are saying that about, I've been carrying that burden since I started racing on this sim. Honestly, I was in the McLaren and all I heard was, oh, the McLaren's so OP. And I'm like, well, not when I'm behind the bloody wheel, it's not.
McLaren? No. Who said this is probably wrong, because McLaren
Yeah,
should be only in 1 or 2 tracks.
yeah. So anyway, you know what? It's all good. I'm looking forward to getting in a different vehicle, you know?
I think I chose mine.
Oh, you're Jay Wright in the pint. I got you, Raven. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was, actually, yeah, it was you and one other. You guys were battling, and you'd gone round me. I had max fuel, but then I caught up to you, and I had to unlap myself. So I like squeezed between the two of you. I thought it was quite a good move myself.
I saw that. It was good.
Yeah, it was clean.
They were checking up people, and you're like, oh, I don't have time for that ass. And like,
Yeah, no. I squeezed through the two of them into No Name, and just away I went. So I was very grateful to you guys letting me through there. So
you threw with big quotes.
yeah, letting me through with air quotes.
Yeah, of course. Jay Wright, he looks like a very good driver, at least of what I saw yesterday in the previous races.
Yes.
Very good driver.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I approached yesterday with zero expectations, and I'm glad that I did so.
I can't be mad at Spa because I had a wonderful weekend at Spa.
Yes, you did. For those that don't know, New World Sim Racing, some of the guys are into iRacing. I'm just getting into it myself, actually. And they entered a team into the 24 hours of Spa on iRacing, and came with a podium finish, 3rd place. Fantastic result, gaining 46 places, I believe, in the process.
Exactly.
Yeah, fantastic drive, man.
49th, like 2nd row from the back. And we finished P3 with a beautiful overtake in the last 2 stints because of Paul Cante's beautiful strategy. I hate to give him props, but he won. He won that spot for us.
Yeah, he's a beast on iRacing from what I gather.
Oh, like he's so good. So
Raven, so yeah, I've got to check the replay of that. I apologize if it seemed like I was muscling through, but I was trying desperately to make some places up, and I had 110 liters of fuel on board. So once I caught up to you, it's like, just move, because I can't stop.
yeah, my perspective from outside is not that you was dirty or like disloyal or like dirty by any chance. You just got a great opportunity and said, no, I'm not dropping this opportunity.
Gotcha.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Turner, look. Is that Turner there we're watching? Yeah, Turner in the car 334. So let's just quickly, as they finish up practice, 5 minutes left. We're a little behind schedule tonight, which is fine. No dinner plans for me other than takeaway sushi tonight. I'm pretty happy about that. I know, yeah. Little Monday takeout. Can't knock that, can you?
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I know, right? So, looking at the competitors for this evening, we have R97, Eric Groom, winner at Spa yesterday in the pro split. So, great job to Eric Groom. We'll also run down, we'll get to the championship winner. We need to do something about that too. We need to have like a champion channel or something where we put like a screenshot or so. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
Make a trophy.
Yeah, Nick Kohout in the Lambo tonight. Sorry, Groom in the Audi. Nick Kohout in the Lambo this evening. Car number 50 on track right now, practicing. Faris Saidi, car 41 in the Honda this evening. I'm not sure if I've seen him drive the Honda before.
Never before.
Oh. The Honda's pretty good here, right? Or is that just when Alvarado's behind the wheel?
No, in general, the Honda's pretty good.
Okay, yeah. Car 47, Mr. Greg Billingsley in the Audi as well. Lots of Audis on track.
47 is Bobby Hall.
Oh, 47 is Hall.
Yep.
You know what? My broadcast software has Billingsley twice and no Hall. So Blaine, I apologize. I don't know why. Let me try and disconnect it and reconnect. Let's see if that fixes that. That's a weird.
I'm sure Brian won't mind.
Yeah. No, still doing it. All right, well, we'll move on. Andrew Rados, also in the Audi. Lots of Audis tonight.
Yes.
6 Audis on track in the GT3 category, so that's interesting stuff. This is Billingsley, car 26, also in the Audi. So we'll just. I've got 2 Radoses on here. This is Diggs. For some reason, it's telling me it's Rados again. 2 Rados and 2 Billingsley on the server, according to the broadcast software. I have no idea what's happening. Obviously, it's Monday for the broadcast app as well.
Yeah.
So car 156, Max Diggs. Car 33. No, that's a complete lie as well. Oh, what is going on here?
I can read out people if you want.
Yeah. Yeah. Car 334, Cassette in the BMW. And to round out the GT3s, we should have Silva. This is going to be really confusing. Fernando Silva in the Aston Martin. So that rounds out your GT3. Sorry about the ridiculousness of the... I don't know why it's doing this to me, man. Friggin' Mondays. I'm going to have to get a beer, I think.
Do it.
I'm going to have to get a beer.
Do it.
All right, moving on to the GT4. I mean, I'm dreading this already in case it doesn't work, but it's fine. Car 66, Louis Castro in the AMG GT4.
Fast boy.
Yep, absolutely. So we got 7 GT4s on track tonight. Brian Yang, car 23 in the Porsche.
Also, 3rd place in the 24 hours spa.
Part of the iRacing 24-hour team, absolutely. Rob Bedford coming in the Audi GT4, car 13. And car... Oh, my. No, who we missing? We're missing somebody. Here we go. Justin Silvestre is car 27 in the GT4. On my app, he's called Fernando Silva as well. What is this sorcery? I don't understand.
It's Loki. Loki's playing with your name.
Miller is registered as Brian Yang in car 603 in the Porsche GT4. And this one's correct. Chris Turner, car 9. Colorful livery as always.
Chris Turner, the most important driver on the roster for the 24 hour of Spa.
Mr. Consistency himself.
Yes.
And
doesn't miss.
Last but absolutely not least, car number 60, Bruce Hopkins in the GT4 BMW. So
I also have to highlight on the chat Mr. Sonny Convoy, also a member of the 24 hour of Spa. Very important as well.
Sonic Convoy.
Yes.
What is up, man? I'm gonna call you Sonic. All right, thank you. But yes, yo yourself. Yo. Welcome. So, guys, Kyalami is the track, and good mix of GT3 and GT4. Sonic it is. Yeah, there you go. Good mix tonight of GT3 and 4. It's going to be a little confusing for me because, like I say, my app is being very, very odd.
This will be fun.
So, free practice coming to an end. Just 4 seconds left. And as we have a look around, we'll do an onboard lap with somebody.
Yeah, I didn't know Sonic, like, if I can say Sonic's name is John Paget, he just tipped in $4.
Oh, nice. Thank you for the tip there, guys.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We appreciate it. I don't know. We don't have a sound effect for that. That needs to be fixed. I'll put that request in and pump it up to management. See what they say. Supporting the team. Appreciate it. Is it going to rain tonight, Tiago? Are we going to see the rain, and will it increase the chances of skin on skin?
Oh, wow. Whoa.
You know?
Gave me the chills. Whoa. Rain in this particular track gives me PTSD because when I raced the 24 hour of Kyalami, it rained 5 different times and dried out 5 different times.
Yeah.
And it rained for like nearly 15 hours of the whole race. So, no.
So tonight's broadcast presented by New World Sim Racing.
Yes, sir.
Just I like to flash that up. We also have a little track mini map here we can use. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, qualifying underway. The GT4s will go first, traditionally. I'm gonna hit drive. So GT4s on track, and let's see how they get on with Kyalami. Dry qualifying, 28 degrees on track, 19 km/h southerly winds. Doesn't it always rain there? I mean, look, all I've been told is there's a chance of rain. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. We will see.
By looking at the geography of things, it's South Africa. I don't believe it rains that much in there, does it?
Oh, I think it does. Yeah, I think they get a lot of rain. Yeah, I do. So we should probably ride on board with the GT4. I'm just sitting here like a prize lemon in the pit lane, and we'll watch Chris Turner in his traditionally colourful livery.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It looks like someone spilled a packet of Skittles onto his car. And
you guys have to see the livery for the 24 hour of Spa, man. He Googled MS Paint bad drawings, and Google did not disappoint him. Did not. It was beautiful.
I couldn't see that from when I was tuning in there on the race. It looked like a silver and silvery color.
Yes.
I didn't see the close up though.
It was silver with a lot of MS Paint mosaic and the most beautiful paintings that MS Paint can provide us.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so we're gonna commentate as Chris Turner right now into his first qualifying lap. He's coming to the end of his out lap right now, so we're going to stay on board. And Tiago, if you want to run people through a lap of Kyalami with Turner,
of course I can.
Feel free.
Yes, he's entering that hairpin.
Oh, if you're watching the broadcast, actually, you'll need to watch my screen.
Yes, I'm watching like on my own.
Oh yeah, of course. There you go. Yeah, go for it.
He's going for a very late apex, and it's a very important turn because it's on first gear, so we have to exit fast, going into the Sosig.
I've got him at the end of the straight right now, going into turn 1.
Am I late?
Yes. So turn 1.
Yeah.
Hairpin.
Yes. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Into turn 2 and 3. Traditionally, you stay a bit wider there and look for a good entry. That's a corner I struggle with quite a lot. I'll run through the lap just because it's going to match the cams. Up the hill into the right-hander here. Sunset. There you go. Yeah, Tiago, hit me with those names when you can. Short little burst of speed, and then on the brakes into a tight left-hander. It's quite a tricky corner, that one.
Clubhouse bend,
yeah. Into the chicane.
Into the S's.
The chicane, yeah. And then up the hill towards the top of the hill is called
Luca.
There you go. Hey, Victor, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. So the top of the hill, kind of a wide double apex hairpin, and then flat out down the hill into a left-hander.
Mind
and then on the brakes into a very, very awkward right-hander on the gas as early as you can, and then into a corner that has a real name, but I'm going to call it Sausage Central.
I was going to say, nobody cares, it's Sosig.
Onto the brakes for the last corner, and onto the straight. And Turner puts a lap in of a 154 something.
Nice job.
Where's my software? A 155.1.
Yes.
All right, leading the way so far, Louis Castro in the AMG with a 152.5. He is a fast driver. And hey, Shy Guy, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. Blaine, you're all right, you suppose? What's wrong, bro? What's wrong, my friend? I have a, just so you know, in my Discord, I do have a sim racing group therapy channel. I sometimes lounge around in there in the evenings, just, you know, thinking about how horrific my race went.
Like,
You ate your dinner in 4 seconds, you can do this. That's commitment right there, Blaine. That is commitment. So the question is, yeah, I just want to know, like, will it rain? I mean, you see that 30 minutes, it's calling for rain. But qualifying will be over by then.
I am seeing lots of clouds. That's suspicious.
The weather forecast says in 30 minutes we'll see some rain. Now, quali will be over by then, so the race, it depends on the race session. We just don't know. And this could really, oh, it's just the GT4s on track right now, Shy Guy. We're in qualifying. So the GT4s go first for the first 10 minutes, and then the GT3s will take the track. And then it will be multi-class indeed.
It can rain after the race, after the quali, sorry, but the track can start green, which is also not a lot of grip in there.
Yeah, I think slick would be worse. Slick is awful to drive on. So Castro with a 151.7 now, leading the way. One of the fastest boys in the group here at New World Sim Racing. So not surprising there. I've got to Sylvester, just about just over a second back from Castro's fastest time. So currently P2. Yang in P3 in the Porsche, right around the same time as Sylvester, and then we got about another second or so gap to 4 and 5. So, excuse me, 3 minutes left in qualifying for the GT4s. We'll see how they fare on their last couple of laps, and then we'll get them out there. Yeah, GT4s. I've just got it on that one at the moment, just to save some. I'll tell you what the problem is for me though. This broadcast app has a bunch of the names duplicated, and I've never seen it do that before. It's making it quite weird for me to do things. So I'm going to use car number, because the car numbers are correct. It's just the names that are off. This is the last time I will use the built-in one anyway. I'm going to use the race control app after this.
If you want, every time you say a number, I can like throw out the name.
Do it. Yeah, absolutely. So some of them are correct, like Bedford, car 13 in the Audi right now, trying to improve on his best lap. And yeah, I do really like Kyalami. I just wish I was faster here, you know?
You're fast, man. I'm sure if you get the Audi, you put a banger of a lap.
Well, we do have an endurance race coming up, right? 6 hours of Kyalami with the Access boys, and myself, Mr. Blackout 81 and Eric Groom will be taking to the track. I'm going to be the anchor that weighs them down.
No, of course not. You are as fast as they are. I'm sure you are.
We will see.
Not lying. Yeah.
Oh, Blaine saying that's his role on his team. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. P2 at Spa yesterday for Altrek, guys. Give him some grief. Give him some grief. And there you go, Victor. There you go, bro. That's right. P2 at Spa yesterday. What a drive, though. What a drive. Well done on that one, again. I did say congrats yesterday, but yeah, really, really good drive. And you must be very, very happy. And then in P3 was Rados, eh? So two silvers on the podium yesterday. They ain't silver no more.
Oh. For some reason, there's a Texan on the commentary here, guys. Milo's gone. Now there's Mr. Johnson.
All right, so Castro with a 151.6, so he's knocked a 10th off his best time. He's working his way around. He's coming up behind Yang, I believe.
Curiosity, Louis Castro is our first guy from Chile on the community.
Awesome.
We have
That's awesome.
multiple Brazilians, one Argentinian, and one from Chile. It is Luis Castro.
Absolutely. All right, so Turner in car 9, we can't miss him. There's no way I can confuse his car with anybody else's.
Yes, at all.
A 154.5, so currently sitting P6 on the GT4 grid. Now, the GT3s are out on track right now, so the GT4 is just bringing things to an end. We'll switch over here to the GT3s, and just for their qualifying stint, Nick Kohut in the Lamborghini. So let's see what kind of times he can put in. Look at the Audis on grid today. Audi considered OP at Kyalami, looking that way, isn't it? It is looking that way. Look, 6 Audis on track tonight.
And there's also the fake Audi, which is called Lamborghini.
And the Lamborghini, and 1 Beamer, 1 Aston, 1 Honda out there. So
Aston's also pretty good in here.
that's right. Hey Sam, how are you, bro? Multi-class madness Monday. That's right, dude. Victor, poor AMG, it's just horrible. After hear you cursing the car, you're a little afraid. Victor, here's the thing, okay? I had a season in the Audi. I had a season in... I've been in various cars. I had a couple of seasons in the McLaren. And I had a little spell where I drove the AMG Evo when it first was released. And it was really good. But since then, they've made various balance updates, and it's not a great car. There's certain tracks felt good. I mean, I had a couple of P5s this season. I was very happy with that.
Very good.
Suzuka, and I had another one somewhere else, but and a couple in 7th, I think. So I didn't have a terrible season. Like, it does have some legs, certain tracks, but yeah, I don't know. It wasn't as comfortable as I wanted it to be, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for comfort on my next car.
For some reason, they turned the Mercedes almost in a Porsche. It's very good in very short tracks and Suzuka. And it's like it struggles a lot in those big tracks like Silverstone, like Spa-Francorchamps, and it's like definitely struggles in Kyalami awfully. It's super bad.
It felt good at Suzuka, I will say that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it at Suzuka. I mean, it was my highest finish of the season, and I do like that track though anyway. A couple of people always say to me I seem to do well at Suzuka, so it is a track I'm pretty happy about. So I don't know. I will not be driving the AMG next season, that much I will tell you.
Yep.
That's a given. You can take that to the bank.
Oh, wow.
So Cassette in the BMW, yellow and blue, car 334, making his way around sector 1.
Sector 1 ends before sunset.
Yeah, and then he's gonna come around and up the hill. So yeah, I'm interested to see how the other 4 cars fare against the Audi here, knowing that the Audi is considered so OP.
It's probably because of traction.
Yo, speaking of that, there's a Lambo going for a spin. Kohut taking a little spin there. It looks like he hit the sausage.
I can't stress enough how bad this car is, the Lamborghini. Imagine you bought an Audi and you said to yourself, how can I destroy this car, make it super awful? And then the Lamborghini was born.
Yeah, absolutely. The Porsche is also really good here. Yeah, Sam, I hear that. I do hear the Porsche. You're quite a beast in the Porsche, Sam. I practice with you enough to know, yeah, that you've got the Porsche
amazing.
Pretty dialed in. So Blaine Hall, in the orange and black Audi, we're going to have to identify them by colors because there's bloody 6 of them on the track.
Yeah.
Hey, a better bloke. What's up, man? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to multi-class Monday madness, Mad Mondays, miserable Monday.
I love that, Mad Mondays. I love that.
I just want to know, is it going to rain? We're predicting rain in 30 minutes, plus or minus 30 minutes. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen now. What was that? Somebody hit the radio button. Do you hear that? Was that just my end?
I think it's just your end.
What would that be for? Oh, it's a follow. That's it. I'm like, what is that noise? A better bloke. Thank you for the follow. Honestly, this is a professional stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, professionals here, guys. Please respect.
Yeah, absolutely. Professional streams presented by New World Sim Racing. Yeah, no, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So, Blaine currently with a 142.8, 143 flat maybe in there. Yeah, 142.9. Yeah, so 42s is good, right? 42s is where you want to be.
Race pace, yes. Quali probably want 41 sums, 41 5s, 41 7s.
And here, rocking the most appropriate livery for this track is your GT3 World Champion from the Pint Series 5, Season 5. Winner of the GT3 class Pro Split, Nicholas Alvarado.
Yes, by a mile. He didn't even race the last race decently, and he still went.
I could tell other seasons where he didn't. You know, it was grinding at him, and he went for it in a big way this season.
In case you guys don't know, he races the official SRO esports series.
He does, yeah. He is a fast boy, and used to be on keyboard and mouse as well, unbelievably, and was still the quickest in the group.
To be honest, I thought I could be faster than him by like 2 days because he just bought the wheel. And no, he was immediately 6-7 seconds faster than we all.
It's just that natural driving ability that some people have, and it drives me effing crazy. I mean, I'm so happy for him, is what I meant to say.
Such a joy.
Sonic with the tier 1 sub, 3 months in advance. Dude, thank you, Sonic. Well, like, honestly, thank you so much, man. Love to see you. Love to, and gifted subs as well. Look at this, gifted subs. So I got a gifted sub out of that as well. Milo the First. We love to see that. Gifted sub for Helion Music, Altruit, Rockin' Rimmer, and Sonda. Thank you so much, dude, for the gifted subs to the community. What a gentleman.
John is super good. We had a blast in the 24. Super nice guy. Super fun to be around.
I can't wait to get involved in that. I mean, as you know, I've been working on my iRacing a little bit, and
I can't wait to share a car with you in a 24-hour.
Yeah, I want to get in there because it looks good. You OT some from the 24 hours.
Daytona's right around the corner. Daytona's right there.
Gotcha. So Alvarado with a 141.2, so that's a great lap time.
Yeah.
A great lap time there. Groom currently sitting P2 on the grid in the GT3s with a 141.6, which is another great lap time.
Yeah, Groom's lap's human, Alvarado's lap is like alien.
Blaine in the 141s as well. I tell you what, we got 5 drivers into the 41s. So I honestly, Kyalami, some cars, like, I could do 42s. I've never hit a 41 at Kyalami.
Yeah, I did. It's a super good track.
Yeah.
Super good track.
So, currently sitting P3. Good stuff from him. Billingsley sitting P4 right now with a 141.9. So, all good lap times. Sadie with a 141.9 as well. Just like a hundredth of a second separating him from Billingsley. Diggs currently sitting P6 on the grid with a 142.1. So still a really good time. And all the way down the grid. Good lap times here. Glad I'm not driving, Tiago. No, like,
to be honest, I can pretty much see in my mind the OP is like, why can't I get those laps? Man!
So 4 Audis lead the way, the Audi OP, but Faris does have his nose in front of Diggs in the Honda right now. So good for him. Rados in there with his Audi. He'll be looking to improve on his lap time. He had a fantastic race yesterday at Spa. And Rados is rocking the same livery as Alvarado. just to
sorry
confuse me.
interrupt you,
No problem.
but Sonic said that he owed me some for the 24 hour. He don't owe me anything, man. You just carry the car so good, and like we owe you to be on the team, man. Thank you for being there.
Rados is currently up half a second right now, so this will take him to a 142 flat if he finishes this lap off without any issues. Goes into the last corner.
Do it.
Nicely through there. He's up 6 cents. It's going to be a good lap from Rados. He's going to bump up the standings maybe here.
Yeah.
P6 still. He does separate Saidi and Diggs there. So, and a little flamboyant end to his lap there at the end of qualifying. So, decent lap. 142 flat there. So some fast lap times, guys. You've got to be 42 flat or higher to be in the top 6. That's a pretty strong pace. I mean, even Silver with a 143.6 in the Aston, and Cosset with a 145. So maybe unfamiliar, or could it be the BMW? I've not driven the Beamer, so I couldn't speak for that.
Beamer is very good, but definitely not in here.
Hey, Barricade. Yeah, absolutely. Great lap time. Hey, Muff, how are you? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Sorry my stream ended early yesterday. I appreciate you coming by. But it was good to raid the boys and jump in the commentary booth after crashing out.
Always good to have you there, mate.
Faris, I didn't play around enough with the sound effects. I just didn't have it in me, dude. I'm sorry. I'll fix the volume for next week, all right? My bad, bro.
Oh. Oh, Groom stole pole from Manito from Nicolas Alvarado? Wow.
Absolutely. So, Kyalami, South Africa. I can't really do a South African accent. I apologize
Very nice.
for my attempt.
So
Kyalami, what I love about Kyalami is when you're at the top of the hill and you're coming down, you can see at night, you can see the city lit up out there. Like it's very cool. Very, very cool. So
that at night is a treat.
it is, yeah. So your grid walk presented to you by New World Sim Racing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around. I like to be official like that. All right, P1, Eric Groom in the Audi. Audi. Actually, Faris P3 in the Honda. So great job, Faris. I'm glad you split those guys up. Alvarado P2, Saidi P3, Hall P4, Billingsley P5, Rados P6, and Diggs P7. Kohout P8 in the Lambo, Silver P9 in the Aston, and Cosset P10 in the BMW. GT4 category, Castro P1, Silvestre P2, welcome back to him. Yang P3, Miller P4, Bedford P5, Bedford. Goodness me, I'm sorry, bro. He's gonna kill me for that one. Turner P6 and Hopkins P7. Honestly, guys, I am struggling this Monday. I gotta tell you.
You've been watching too much soccer.
No soccer, my friend. Soccer is over.
Oh, wow.
No, it's not. The season starts up again in August. Preseason is underway for club football, and as much as I like international disappointment, I'm looking forward to the Premier League kicking back off. That is a bright Camaro. Yeah, trademark livery choice from Cristiano. So I am free camming it right now, guys, because I like to position the camera at T1 because we're always anticipating some skin on skin.
Oh my god, whoa. I don't know if you watched yesterday, but we created a new term.
I did not. What is it?
It's nose on rear.
Nose on rear? I mean,
Yes.
Skin on skin.
there you go, skin on skin. It doesn't have quite the same sound to it,
No,
quite the same ring to it, does it? I like it. I like it, but we need a catchier catchphrase,
Yeah, it was because someone punted someone into entering Lacombe and was pretty much a dive into his butt, if you will.
Gotcha.
Yeah, nose on rear. Let's go.
Very nice.
Yeah, have fun with those sound effects, guys. Apparently there are 5 on. They might be a little quiet. That's my fault. They are fixed on the main broadcast. I will need to do some work my end. So we're going to sit at T1. because T1, 2, 3, 4, you very often get some action in at Kyalami, and obviously we'll see what happens here. If it's any different, we're going to stay down here. It's just easier to see what's happening. If we go on the TV, you know, if we go on the broadcast cams, they're fantastic and they look great, but it doesn't give you, you know, you've got one car centered, so it doesn't really give you an overall view of the start of the race. So I like to just, yeah, work my way down to T1 and have a little look around as the guys are on their formation lap. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. No sign of rain in the forecast for race number 1, Tiago.
Yeah, race number 1 will probably end dry. I wouldn't bet on the race 2 being totally dry, and definitely is going for reverse grid.
Reverse grid race 2, okay. And I believe it will be a night race as well.
Rain on night reverse grid, that smells like skin on skin.
It does, yeah. I mean, you know, honestly, if I had my way, rain would have been set to max for this. Just because I'm not driving. All right, the guys are crossing the start line as we speak. Green lights. I almost said somebody else's catchphrase, but I might be copyright strike for it, so I gotta be careful. So the GT3s coming down to T1. Let's see if they all make it clean through. Groom and Alvarado side by side through T1. The GT4s making their way through as well. Up they go to T4. Left-hander. Whoa, we got somebody running wide. Who's that off there? We'll take a look at the replay in a moment. We'll take a look in a replay at the moment. And
6, Greg Billingsley.
Billingsley off in one of the Audis.
Yes.
So, rough start for Billingsley. He will drop right down the order. And the GT4's underway as well. Let's not forget about them. Ah, we are joined in the commentary booth there for a split second. Were we? Oh no, that's a sound effect. Shit, rejoin is a sound effect.
You thought
I thought Dale had jumped in the booth just to say what a shit rejoin. Guys, you gotta warn me about these new sounds. Some sounds not working. All right, Victor, let us know in the Discord which ones, and we'll take care of that. Sure. All right, I'm all over the place right now. So Eric Groom leads the way. So we got a good start, managed to hold off Alvarado. So Groom is on a mission the last couple of days to get some results.
Has improved in a lot in the last 2 or 3 months. A lot. He was already good, but he's like another level right now.
So Groom leading the way. Alvarado P2. Hot on his heels. Saidi in P3, so a good start for those guys. Diggs up into P4, so he made a couple of places up off the start of the race there, Diggs. And good to see him back on track as well. Hall in P5 currently, right behind Diggs. We'll see how that... we'll keep an eye on the timings and see what battles emerge as the packs start to break away. Kohout P5 in the Lamborghini, so decent here. He will want to, after that spin in qualifying or practice, he will want to stay away from the sausage curb. Rados P6 in the GT3 category. And, oh, Groom, what happened to Groom?
No.
He dropped back. Tiago, I missed that completely whilst I was talking through the guys. Can you do your research? Let me know when you've got the replay queued up. And we'll have a little butchers at that, as we say where I come from. Meanwhile,
Oh.
Go on. You got it ready? All right, just give me a second here. So, rounding out the GT3s, Cosette, Silva, and Billingsley. So, Billingsley obviously went off early in the lap. In the GT4s, Louis Castro is already up 4.5 seconds. Sorry, no, a second on... he's 4.5 seconds behind the GT3. So, he's up 1.5 seconds on P2, which is Sylvester in the McLaren GT4. And... yeah, good stuff there. So the GT4's underway. All right, let's have a look. So Groom is back on track here. We've got a nice gap here. Hall right behind Diggs. So we're going to stay with this one, and then I'm going to pop over to the replay And I'm going to pop over there right about now. Oh no, replay is broken. Alright, hang on 1 second. I can fix that, guys. I can fix that. Let's go here. Technology, you know. Technology, boys. Technology. Bigger technology. Alright, what about now? Let's see.
Can you say me?
There we go. Yes, we got it. We got it. Got it.
No,
Talk us through what happened.
He does T1. He creates the angle to enter the good straight, but he creates little angle and gets too wide.
Ah, yeah. That's an.
When you get the grass, it's hard to get back.
It's such a tricky corner, that one, you know. It really is.
Yes. So you have to create the angle in order to exit fast, and it wasn't enough.
But if you nail it, you can get so much speed up that hill. I know my biggest gains at Kyalami are usually on that corner once I dial it in.
Very important corner on the track.
You just gain time the whole way up that hill into the right-hander. So yeah, sometimes when you're practicing, it can really throw off the right-hander because you're coming in a lot faster than you were on previous laps. So, or a little wide there from Hall to a little bit of gravel, but it didn't affect him too much. He does have Kohout right on his tail, and this little group of three here could be a really interesting battle. Rados is keeping pace with them as well in the Audi. So really good stuff in the GT3s, and as you saw in qualifying, some very, very fast laps laid down.
P3 up to P7, all bunched up, very close.
Absolutely, it's what you want to see. P1 and P2 currently very close as well. Society doing a phenomenal job here in the Honda, and all you can see is lights flashing from both drivers as Faris does his best to intimidate. Here he is flying around the fast right-hand corner there. They're going to come down towards the S's, and great job from Saidi to be right up there with Alvarado.
Yeah, those drivers, those two specifically, they have battled for ages now. They are probably too much acquainted with each other.
Yeah, and this is a good battle. And what I love about this battle the most is that at least it's two different cars. It's Audi and the Honda. So this is one to keep an eye on. If they stay this close throughout the race, it could get spicy.
Wait, Blaine Hall had the problem? He's P9. What happened?
Yeah, Hall has dropped to P9. So, Thiago, if you want to do your findings for that one, he must have had a little issue there. I don't know if Blaine has driven the Audi much, so yeah, he might just be getting used to it.
Just do it.
You ready for me?
Yeah, you guys will hear me say the same words of like 10 minutes ago. It's not a deja vu.
Was it the sausage?
No.
The same corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, note to self, that's a tricky one coming. Oh no, wasn't there?
The Audi.
Yeah, here he comes around. It's just that angle there, just a little too much. Once you hit that grass, you are off.
Same exact thing.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Break the wall, actually. Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Thing with the Audi, I think the preload is sometimes too. I think the preload is sometimes too high. So if you have two wheels on grass and two on asphalt, you're probably spinning. Because some spin more than others, and then you lose the wheel very easily.
So 1 and 2 separated by 7/10 right now. So Alvarado's opened up a very, very small gap on Saidi. We'll keep an eye on that. In P3, so we're currently on board with Diggs, about 3.5 seconds back from the leaders, and he has Kohout hot on his heels within half a second in the Lamborghini, and then the same with Rados right behind him in the other Audi. There's 6 of them in one of the other Audis. I can't speak, man. I'm going to be in the Audi at Kyalami 6 hour, whenever that is. I'm going to start practice tomorrow, so.
Nice. I love to hear that.
Yeah, we're going in the Audi for that. Myself and Blackout are going to be discussing what we're going to drive in the New World team race. I think we might end up in the Bentley. You know,
nice.
so yeah, and I don't know. So I'm going to test both those out. I'm going to have a little drive of the Aston as well in the next couple of weeks. But I'm going to hit up some ACC tomorrow night. Tonight, I'm just going to chill on non-driving things. But
I'm sorry, which track is that race?
Laguna is the first team race for
Don't get the
New World.
accent, really. Don't get the accent.
No. We won't get it for Laguna. That would be that's going to be a team decision. But it is on my short list for next season.
Oh, okay, for a season,
Yeah.
it's a very good car because if it rains, you're pretty much covered. One of the best cars on the rain.
And I'm fairly decent in the wet. I'm usually in the mix in the wet. So
You are a very good driver in the wet, yes, sir.
it would be if I've got a strong car in it as well. I mean, the McLaren. That was my best races were in the rain.
That's right, too. In Suzuka, you had the banger of a race.
Yeah. So Alvarado in the lead by... Oh, no! And just as I say it, the commentator's curse strikes again. I have been on fire with those lately. Alvarado with the spin and Spinala in the chat, if you wouldn't mind, guys. That is a spin. He will drop back to P4 and Faris Saidi off into the lead, flashing his lights right now. Don't know who he's flashing at now. Just us, I guess. So Faris in the lead in the Honda. 6 Audis on track, and they're being beaten by the Honda.
Very odd, this spin by Alvarado. Let me just...
Diggs up into P2 by default. Kohau half a second behind him. Really, really close. Actually, less than half a second again. So that gap. Now, the pack from P2 down to P6 is so close, man. Great stuff here at Kyalami. Anyway, listen, we got to give the GT4 some love because I feel bad. Castro, way out in front right now. Almost 6 seconds in the AMG GT4. And then you've got Silvestre in P2 in the GT4 McLaren. And then big spacing between 1, 2, and 3 in the GT4 category. And
see Alvarado spin again.
we will go to that in a minute. Let's just have this little group here on track right now is Turner, Miller, and Turner just passed Bruce, I believe. Yeah, so Turner just passed Bruce there and moves up into P4 in the GT4 category. So good stuff from him. Bedford in the Audi GT4 and Miller bringing up the rear of that category. Turner went off, so another commentator's curse moment.
Oh.
I'm so good at these, guys. I really am. Commentator's curse. It is a gift. All right, so we got to look at. Let's bring up the replay then. Let's see what happened to Alvarado. Go for it, Tiago.
Yes, he does the S's perfectly when he gets to Lukup, which is a hairpin. It's very odd the way he spins because his rear get light. Normally the spin is on the exit. He didn't even start the exit. He just lost it.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one for sure. Do you want to see if... let me just switch off of you. And if you want to see if you can find Turner's incident. So he'd gone up to P4 and then something happened and he dropped back off. Let's see what's happening back in the GT3s. Saidi, also in the chat there. Fugly Vapor, good to see you. Cosset was in the pits. Yeah, so I'm not sure if he had damage or if he was changing his setup. Alvarado currently in the pits. Groom also in the pits, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe Tiago can do some homework. Fugly Vapor, good to see you. When you get the Bentley dialed in, it's an awesome machine. Yeah, my compatriots at RLR have been hounding me to get in the Bentley, so I might end up in the Bentley next season. I gotta see. I gotta get out on track towards the end of this week. Try some cars out. See how I feel. So Saidi now making his way through the GT4s as one of them runs wide there. Before Saidi, he kind of backs off away from that one as they go around. And so Saidi now starting to carve through the GT4 pack. We have Max Diggs in P2 right now, 1.3 seconds separating him. Dangerous time as you start to go through those GT4s. You just got to find a safe way through. Kohout, this little pack still so close together. Rados, yeah, Diggs down to Rados, so great stuff here. And now Diggs is really close to gap. Saidi could lose position here. As they go, Diggs looks on the inside. Now Saidi will have the inside. Good stuff here. And the Lambo's hanging in there to see what happens. So Kohout keeping a really, really close eye on this one. Saidi runs a little wide. That could cost him as they come up the hill into the right-hander. And Saidi keeping the inside line. The Lambo squeezes through as well. So got a little toe probably up the hill. Little contact. Maybe a little skin on skin right there. Great stuff from these three. So Saidi's lead has evaporated. Now he's got a Lambo behind him. So Kohout and Diggs have swapped places. Got to keep an eye on this battle. This is a really good stuff here at the front of the GT3s. Yeah, he's hanging on for dear life right now in that Honda. First time I've seen him in the Honda, so... Could this be his car of choice next season?
No. Next.
No.
I believe Nico smells blood because it seems like Said is getting loose on very weird corners.
It does, yeah. Running a little wide again there. The Lambo literally... touching his bumper almost. This is, or a little bit of sausage. He held on to it though. That was a great camera angle as well for that one. And as they come around the last corner onto the straight, he's got his hazards on.
Can he make a move?
Light flash from Kohout in the Lambo. Diggs sitting back now with Groom right behind him, just trying to see what's going to happen. This is a really fun battle for the top 4 positions in GT3.
Door closed successfully.
Look how close these guys are racing, and so far, very clean. You love to see it.
Bobby's making a move behind. Did he get it?
One day I'll be in this pack racing for a first. One day.
Say this.
One day, many centuries from now, in a parallel universe. You know, if you're into parallel universes, in one universe, infinite number of them, in one universe, I am the Formula One world champion. So, you know, there's always that, right?
Of course.
He did a paint job on a Bentley last night. Yeah, that surprises me not. He's been talking about it for a while. We have been talking about it.
Who is Lewis Verstappen? Who is Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen? Mere Milo the first.
Yeah, and what would be good about that, Vapor, is I do practice with B quite a lot, so we could work on setups and stuff together if we're in the Bentley. Might be a fun time. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. So this group of 4 doing their thing at the front. Let's see what else is going on track. Lots of gaps. Turner is really close to Hopkins again, so let's just pop down there. Nice little group of... He's actually made it past Hopkins, and...
Saidi's loose again.
Saidi's loose again, and Turner's made it past the whole group there, I believe. Yeah, so he's in front of Bedford and Hopkins now. So Turner recovered from that spin and has now made his way back into P4 in the GT4 category. So, good stuff from Turner. Let's see if he can keep that place now. And I'm not sure what the GT4s are like at Kyalami. Alvarado in the pit, retired from the race.
Yes.
Any idea what happened there?
It was that spin. He just thought he had enough, probably.
Yeah.
Let me just search and see if there's another incident, but I would believe he just didn't wanna. Cossette
back out on track in the BMW, doing some laps in. So is the BMW his regular car or no?
No, it's not Cossette's normal car. I believe he drives a Mercedes. I can research that 1 second.
The old crayon box Chevy. That's right, MSB. You'll never guess what color he chose. Well, I probably would, Vapor. Unless it's odd. He missed you in the race last night? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was. I had a rough one, mate, as you saw. I had a rough one. But you know what? I called it a day. Last race of the season. One of those things. So
I'm sorry, I got the reason why Manito retired, and it's not just Will.
All right, let me queue it up. Let's go to Tiago.
It's not a second deja vu.
So he was sitting behind Rados, is that, I believe, in the other livery? Similar livery?
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, Anthony Rados. And
Oh!
he loses, and boom!
Into
I'm
the
sure you
wall.
guys
Yeah. Same corner again. That corner giving Alvarado some trouble there, right?
Yeah, it's giving everyone really. Like, if you miss that with the Audi, there's a good chance you're meeting the wall.
Yeah. You know what? He's still drunk after celebrating his title win yesterday, Alvarado. That's what I think. You know, he was out partying all night, celebrating P1. So meanwhile on track, let's have a look here. This is a great battle for P1 and 2, and also P3 and 4, as Diggs and Groom battle it out as well. Oh, wait a minute. We also have Hall in the mix now as well. So Hall back up to P4. Great stuff from him to recover from that earlier incident, that spin he took at turn 4. So he's recovered up into P4. So great stuff for him. Yeah, P1 and 2, P3 and 4, absolutely going for it here. You gotta be loving this if you're watching at home. Matt Black, of course, Vapor, of course, yeah. I gotta get my if I go Bentley, I gotta get a livery for it from Hutch.
Correcting myself, Kyle Cosette normally in the Pine Series drives a McLaren 720S.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So the Beamer, really different drive, eh? I've never driven it, so I can't speak for it myself. I know you have.
I did a full season in Octane Sim Racing. It is a very good car in some tracks. It's a very awful car in some tracks.
And where does Kyalami rank on that list, would you say?
Yeah, it's funny because in Kyalami it's like from average to bad, honestly. I've seen some pretty good times with the BMW, but it's not usual. Like, you have to really squeeze the car to get a time.
I always found the McLaren quite difficult here. Like, high 42s was very difficult to achieve. I normally ended up in the 43s, so...
I'm sure with the Audi you're gonna get low 42s, like at minimum. You can get 41s.
Yeah, we're gonna test it out. That's for the 6 hour. Oh no, Farris losing it. What a drift! And round the outside there goes Kohau. He takes advantage of that slip. We'll get a replay of that. Beautiful camera angle on that one. As he came around there, just losing it, but he did a fantastic job to save the car, and it only cost him, well, I say only cost him the lead, but one place, you know? So now he can get back into it and see if he can get past Kohau. So Kohau moves into P1. He sat there for a while, patiently waiting, and he got his opportunity. Castro just running wide there in the GT4. He has lots of time to spare, but he got out of the way sharpish of this battle for P1 and P2. P3 and 4 also going at it. As you can see, Groom, in fact, has climbed past Diggs. So Groom up into P3.
I got it if you want. That is beautiful. That's so beautiful.
I'm on a Vapor. I'm on a team, RLR Abruzzi. So we have our own liveries that are made. But it's not too hard to make your own. I made a Milo, the first gaming one, when I first got on ACC, and I was in an Audi. I love that livery. I really do. I was very proud of it. But yeah, I think. Groom lost it. Kohau lost it, rather. The Lambo spun. Cue that up, please, Tiago. Kohau is facing backwards. Right now, his wheels are spinning. It looks like he's stuck. He's not moving.
Nick Kohau, wait.
He's not moving here on track, and Saidi retakes the lead. Oh, Kohau's disconnected.
No.
It looks like Kohau's disconnected. Meanwhile, P1 being overtaken by Groom, and Groom, who started the race on the front row at the front of the pack, retakes the lead. After an early issue, he's worked his way back up. Kohau, I think, pretty sure disconnected. Can you confirm?
I got the replay, And I don't see Nick Holt's name on the race control anymore. He just got
Oh no,
back.
he's in the pits. Yeah, so maybe he came back into the pits. I'm not sure quite what happened there. So Barris in P2 now. Diggs in P3. Actually, no, I'm completely wrong. Saidi P1. What happened to Groom?
Oh, Groom's
What?
way before.
No, Groom. What is going on here? All right, Groom.
Groom spun on the start of the race.
Okay, the leader is on the
All right, look on the screen. It says Groom's in P8. Oh, see, is he a lap down?
I believe he is. Yes.
Oh, okay, guys, I am out to lunch right now. I'm telling you, I said at the start of the broadcast, this Monday was going to be difficult.
Yeah, he did been on the first lap.
Yeah. I thought Groom had worked his way all the way back and was in the mix, but it just so happened that they're on the same track position.
Yeah.
So
They were battling because Groom doesn't give position.
He's just ignoring blue flags. Now I understand. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So, Saidi, by default, after Kohout worked his way around him, span the car, Saidi did in fact retake the lead. He's in P1. P2 is Max Diggs. And Blaine Hall, after all that chaos, finds his way back into P3, a podium spot for Blaine Hall. So great stuff from him. Benefiting from Groom and Kohout's problems for sure. But even still, up into P3, everybody's going to gain a couple of spots from this. Billingsley into P4. Rados into P5. We haven't checked in with him for a while. He's just on track, making his way around the pack. Silver P6 and Groom P7. I gave him way too much clout there. I thought he was all the way back up in the mix. Louis Castro leading the GT4s. We have Sylvester and Yang very close together. Less than a second between these two. So these two are engaged in a fun little battle in the GT4. I'm gonna keep an eye on Hall's timings because if he can close the gap to Diggs, you never know. Oh, the race is over though. So Saidi's just P1, Diggs P2, Hall P3. I was so caught up in the excitement, dude. I completely even lost track of time.
Me too.
And what day is it? What year is it? I just don't know.
If someone listens to this podcast, will think we are on drugs.
Yeah, and then I feel like I am when I look at Turner's livery. You know?
Oh yeah, it's LSD percent.
So Turner managed to stick. He was in P5, so Bedford. Yeah, there must have been some more. It looks like those guys had a really fun battle. And I'm sorry I didn't see so much of that, but you have to understand the GT3 battle up the front for the top four places was very, very exciting. So your final order is, as we watch these GT4s finish up their lap, Faris Saidi P1, Diggs P2, Hall P3. That's your podium. Billingsley, Rados, Silver, Groom, Cosette, Kohout, and Alvarado DNFs on the race. So Cosette did finish the race after...
Sorry.
Go on. Fire away.
I believe there's a battle between Bedford, Turner, and Miller.
Yeah, and I'm on that right now. So Turner making his way past Miller and Bedford into the penultimate corner. They all avoid the sausage. Almost 3 wide. Great stuff here. Turner looks for the inside. Last corner. Makes his way through. It's going to be a drag race to the finish. No. We Turner. They're weaving. Oh, no, he's going to lose it. The Audi's off into the wall. Oh, my goodness. And it is P3 for Bruce. I love to see that. P4 for Turner, P5 for Bevan, P6 for Miller. What a finish for those 3 cars. We tuned into that just in time. And so for the GT4 category, Louis Castro, congrats on your P1. Yang, P2, great job there in the Porsche. Hopkins, Bruce, P3 in the GT4 category. Congratulations, my friend. I love to see that. Turner, P4, Bedford, P5, Miller, P6, Sylvester, P7, as we watch Turner reverse his way along the grid. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was race 1, brought to you and presented by New World Sim Racing. I hope that was fun for you. It was fun for me.
It was. And that was the tip of the iceberg, because race 2 at night, with possibility of rain and reverse grid. Let's go.
Vapor, if you're in, are you in the New World Discord, or if you're in my Discord as well? I can always you can get the link from my page, but I can always talk you through delivery stuff if you want to make one. But I might help B make one. If I'm driving the Bentley, I'll play around with one anyway. So kind of messed up to ignore blue flags when 1 and 2 were that close. So Geo the dude. I normally would 100% agree with you. But Mondays, it literally is multi-class Monday, because, you know, we all do serious racing through the week and on the weekends. Mondays is let your hair down. The guys have a lot of fun. They ignore some of the rules. Don't think about it like too serious. This is not like a league race. It's a community race amongst the guys, just for a laugh, just for a bit of fun. So you will see some things that are untoward on a Monday.
Yeah, looking here, we do have that feeling because we can't hear them. But if you could only read the voice chat right now, I'm sure they are having a good laugh, and I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, it's a really we have a great community, New World. There's like zero animosity. No animosity is even stood for by the management, and it's a really good vibe in there. Yeah, good times. All right, Tiago, there's 2 minutes till the session start. It's gonna be I need to go grab a beer because it's Monday and I'm feeling it.
Do it. Please do it.
What I'm gonna do, because the guys are gonna do a reverse grid. It's a night race, no rain, so no. I'm disappointed. Can I say that about the rain situation?
Not even in the forecast?
No, not in the forecast. We're gonna fix it next Monday, guys. Thunderstorm. Bring your brollies and your raincoats, because next Monday, Milo the First, am organizing a thunderstorm. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the boys about it. It's happening.
Yeah, do it. Get your beer.
Yeah, Vapor. No worries. Grumman lapped himself with Dig Society. We're having issues. Gotcha. Yeah. 99% sure you were going to say brought to you by Skin on Skin. Yeah, I mean, I could certainly do that. All right, I'm going to leave you looking at the grid. Tiago's going to talk to you, ramble on for a couple of minutes whilst I go grab a beer and use the facilities. I'll be back, Tiago. Take it away.
Good. My pleasure. I can already say this will be super fun because Nicolas Alvarado, who is a very hungry guy, it's starting from semi to last. So I cannot wait to see that. And Eric Room also very fast. Kyle Cosette will have to hold for dear life because he's starting pole and with the BMW of all things, which is a very good car to defend, if you will, because it has lots of traction and lots of straight line speed as everyone flashes their lights at will in this beautiful track. I have to also remember the fact that going after Lukop, going downhill into the mine shaft, the view is just so gorgeous. The view is beautiful. You can see basically not the whole city, but a good portion of the city. And this is just in a 24-hour race, this is the best view you can get. This is so good. So good. As they are starting the formation lap, they are trying to organize themselves into the real starting grid. Since it's a reverse, it takes some effort. Nico, since he disconnected, he's not listed, so I'm not sure if they remember where he should start. So we have to keep an eye on that as well. We still don't know if he had the best track to do a 24-hour race on ACC. I would say definitely either Spa or Kyalami. Those are fun tracks. Those are good tracks, and they are beautiful. They are just beautiful. They are not tiring. They like you have fun while you do it. Definitely in there. You do have to be very careful not to get a drive-through in Spa, because a drive-through in Spa takes like 6 hours to do it, like just to do the whole pit lane. 6 hours right there. You should bring a book. It's very good.
All right, I have returned.
Hi.
Thank you for
Welcome.
taking over there, Taro. So the guys are out on their formation lap for race number 2, and it's a reverse grid. So we won't watch them organize that because it, doesn't look very organized when you're watching that happen. I know how confusing it can be when you're in the reverse grid setup. So we'll position ourselves by T1 again, hope for a little bit more action. And Tiago, this noise is for you.
Whoa! Wow, that was quick and strong. Wow.
Yo, okay. No, okay, that's in my chat, bro. You have to use the channel points in New World Sim Racing to get that sound effect.
Oh, nice. Did you spill the beer, or is it just a sound effect?
That was just me opening it.
Did you spill?
No spill. That was me just opening the beer.
No, I heard like some liquid sound. I thought like.
Oh, I was pouring the beer. It's a Guinness. You can't drink Guinness out the can. You got to pour it and let it settle.
And there's a specific way.
It needs like 1 minute and 29 seconds or something for it to sit right. And yeah, so okay, look in the channel points, bro. It's in there. You'll find it, dude.
Skin on skin, welcome, IK.
I can also play it. I'll play it because you hit the button.
Yeah.
Skin on skin.
Tiago couldn't hear that because I was doing my thing. All right, so what did I miss in the chat? Virtual want to have sort something out. Best track to do a 24-hour race on. All right, green light, race 2. Here we go, guys. T1. We're sitting by T1. Good position to be in on any racetrack. And let's see what happens. Reverse grid. Oh, there's already massive skin on skin.
No.
And the GT, like, oh my god, it's chaos. It's chaos. We got a Lambo out. We've got a GT4 out. We've got all kinds of cars off track. Oh my god, it's chaos. It is chaos. I'm sure they're having a good laugh about it. 3 Audis off. We've got cars facing the wrong way. Yeah, Cosset in the Beamer span. He's going to go back to the pits. All right, let's catch up to the pack. And what happened there?
They restarted.
Oh, they restarted. We got a race restart, guys. Race restart.
Which, in my opinion, is a very good.
Red flag. Red flag has been hit.
The track would spread too much, would not have battles at all. So that's very good decision right there.
All right, we're gonna have a redo. Redo, guys. It's a redo here. Monday night. I told you, Gio. I told you, bro. This is 100% Calamity Monday. We're gonna rename it Calamity Monday.
That was a start for the ages.
I did say I wanted some action on T1, and they delivered. They delivered.
They have it.
Yeah, they delivered. So we're gonna position ourselves once more. They have to do the reverse grid again.
Yes, they do.
Okay. All right. We'll let them go do that.
Yeah, remembering that Kyle Cassette and Fernando Silva will have to hold for dear life because there will be a pack of wolves behind them.
All right. At some stage during this race, when we have a quiet moment, see if you can cue that up, and we'll have we could have a look now, but then I'd have to reposition the cam. So
we can't because the replay also reset.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course it did. Damn.
That is sad, but like, there's a VOD if you want to watch again. That was,
it is. Yeah.
State of art.
All right.
And Milo, to respond to you.
Yes. Oh, look at this. We're having a beer off on the stream.
Ooh, beer off? No, I like to share beer with my friends because beer something to drink with your best friend.
That's right, my friend. That is right. All right, so 10 seconds, they're going to head off on formation lap number 2, or DOS, if you prefer.
Oh, I like that.
Which reminds me, I haven't done Duolingo today, so I'm probably going to get a nasty email from Duolingo shortly. You haven't done your lesson today.
Look at your dart house. There might be something looking interesting.
All right, so formation lap back underway. They're going to rearrange their order, and it will be Cosette, Alvarado, and Kohout must be starting near the front then.
If you don't mind, I want to respond to IK. Thiago, why you not doing OR or New World? To be honest, I haven't been enjoying ACC that much lately. I don't know really why. I needed a time off, and at the same time, I had full focus on the 24-hour off spot in iRacing.
Yeah.
Which, thank God, it went very well for us.
And it's funny, you know, like I see myself, I took almost 3 weeks away from ACC recently as well, just to give myself a break, refresh. I'm doing a bit of iRacing, a bit of F1 as well at the moment. I'm doing a co-op career on F1 with my pal Aussie. So, you know, just I think sometimes it's, you know, you need to just step away maybe and then come back and relight that fire.
Yeah, I want that thirst back. I want to like be on the rig and saying, okay, tonight I'm gonna have a great race. Let's enjoy this. And I didn't have at the time, so I decided to step away. And I do have that in iRacing endurance. Like,
Yeah, and I think it's important if you're not enjoying it, it's important to take that break because it's supposed to be fun, right?
We don't live for this. Like, it's something we love and not something we depend on. So we should enjoy every second.
Okay, you can't see me right now, but I'm holding a finger up on my right hand. I'll let you guess which one.
Let me throw like some kind of image in the chat. See if it fits. Does it look like this?
Yeah, it's similar Tiago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a rough one, dude. I'm glad to be shot at the AMG. It was an 8-week season in the AMG. I didn't really participate in OOR, so yeah, it's one of those things. Okay, you know, like the beginning was the worst one. Blanchimont in the AMG. If you lift, you die. And unfortunately, my choices were hit the guy in front or lift, and obviously I chose lift. Yeah. And of course. And it just spanned. So. Oh, okay, says the Mac is calling me. I don't know about that. All right, race 2 is finally underway. Take 2. Race 2, take 2, guys. On Monday's multi-class madness, and certainly was a mad start. Let's see.
T1 already.
Yeah, here we go. 3 wide T1, Cosette, and he's gonna contact there, but they all managed to hold on to it, so not that bad. Oh, we do have one car off into the wall. One of the Audis there. We'll have to touch base and see who that is as they come up to turn 4. This is T4. Couple of cars running wide. No one really going off into the wall. And the lone Audi at the back. Who is that one? That's either Rados or Alvarado. You'll have to tell me who. And we are underway in race 2, though, this time. It's Rados at the back. So Kohout will take the lead, and off he goes in the Lambo with a second over Blaine Hall in P2. So his grid position gives him a good place to start the race from, and let's see if Blaine could turn this into another strong finish for the second day in a row. E3 digs. Yeah. Absolutely. P4.
Massive kill.
What do we got?
Justin Silvestre was severely punted by Brian on Luku.
Let me know when you have the replay queued up, and we'll go take a look at that. I'm going to pop down the order here to the GT4s. Here's Bedford leading the GT4 category with Bruce Hopkins behind him. Great stuff from Bruce. He's battling with Chris Turner early on here. Turner looking to find a way past Bruce, or a little bit of the sausage curb there, but he survived. Turner survived a brush with the sausage. Let me know when you're ready. We'll have a look at that.
I do have it.
You got it? All right, hang on one second. And we go. Here we go. What you got? This is Yang.
Finishes. Yeah, Justin Silvestre finishes the S's going towards the Lukup, which is the hairpin on the top of the hill. Louis Castro gets anxious and dives 2 cars away.
Ah, yeah. Little right into the side of Sylvester, and then more contact as well on the exit of the hairpin. And
They got everyone alive. And
yeah, everybody makes it through alive, which is great. So Blaine Hall P2 right now in the Audi,
nice job.
hunting down Nick Cohout. And there's quite a gap between them and Max Diggs in P3. It's already 2.5 second gap there. So Diggs has work to do to catch the front two.
Oh yeah, I see all the fast boys in 6, 7, and 8. I expect them to get up, and they'll have to battle to. Oh,
Saidi trying to carve his way up the field. Race winner from... Did he win race 1? I tell you, man, like my brain tonight, Tiago.
Ferris Saidi won race 1.
Yes, he
by
did.
default. Yeah.
So Saidi working his way through the field. He has Groom and Cosette behind. Bit of a gap there, so Groom may have had an issue off the start, I'm guessing. As Saidi looks to catch up and pass Alvarado. Flashing his lights, as always, at Alvarado. Alvarado will be ignoring that, up in P5 right now and hunting down Fernando Silva in the Aston ahead of him. 20 minutes to go in race number 2. In the second start of race number 2. Billingsley, about 3/10 back from Saidi. We'll see. So he was I think the car that went off into the wall early on, was it? Or no, it was Rados, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Rados. Rados has a stop go 30, so not sure if it was for speeding in the pit lane. Did
There has to be. There's.
he must have gone in for repairs, I think, right?
Yeah, not many ways to get a stop and go 30 in this particular track, so it should be pit speeding.
Yeah, absolutely. So Cohout and Hall separated by 1.2 seconds. And nice little potential battle bubbling away there because he's closed the gap about 3/10 so far. Diggs 2.5 seconds back. So actually almost 3 seconds now. So Diggs with work to do. Silva, Alvarado, Saidi, Billingsley, Groom, and Cassette. Bedford leading the GT4s right now. So in the Audi. And Louis Castro. Actually, yeah, Castro hunting him down. So Castro, who won the GT4 race in race number 1 quite easily, is now chasing down Bedford. So he's worked his way from the back of the GT4 grid up to P2 and is, yeah, chasing down P1 as we speak. And yeah, I've got to give the GT4s a little bit of love, you know, 'cause it's so easy to get focused on the GT3s in these multi-class races.
And we can say that Brian Young is looking at Justin Sylvester, which is definitely looking at Chris Turner.
I see that. I'm looking at them right now. So Sylvester right behind Turner here. This is for P3 in the GT4 class as they come down the start-finish straight into turn 1. Let's see if the McLaren GT4 has the legs. Looks on the inside. He's going to take it, I think. Turner gives him plenty of room. A little bit too much curb maybe there from Sylvester. But he just gets his nose in front through turn 3. As they come up to T4. Not running wide there will be key, and he's got it. Nice move from Sylvester. So Sylvester moves into P3 in the GT4 category. Oh, Diggs is in the pits.
Oh, what happened to him?
Diggs in the pits, if you wouldn't mind having a look at that. So that's going to really assist the front two. Nick Cohout in the Lambo with a 1.1 second lead now. So Hall is closing him in. Great stuff from Blaine. Fernando Silva in P3 now, so 5 seconds back. So Alvarado right on his tail, though. Let's have a look and see here if Alvarado will make a move. I suspect he will at the end of this straight. And we'll see. We'll have a look at Diggs' incident in a moment as we watch Alvarado right behind Silva down towards T1. And Alvarado will have the line on the inside. Great defending. Nice and clean, though, by Silva. Great defense by Silva. Alvarado's still looking. Needs a really good exit here. He goes onto the grass a little bit there, I think, but survives, and that allows Silva to pull away. So great defense by Silva on on the GT3 champion from the Pint Series.
I got the replay.
All right, let's have a look at what happened to Max Diggs, who was running in P3.
Yes,
And
he exits this clubhouse beautifully going into the S's. This is a corner that if you brake too much, the car loses the rear, and it happens just that.
And off he goes. Yeah, unfortunate for Max. And unfortunately, that bumps him all the way down the pack. And he's still in the pit, so he may have called it there. He may have retired.
He didn't have enough damage to have to teleport, so I'm guessing he just had enough.
Blaine Hall now within 1 second of Nick Kohout. So 7/10 separating them. Alvarado, if he could get past Silva, he probably has the legs in him in the Audi to catch the front two. But he's got some work to do. And he also has Faris Saidi breathing down his neck. And Saidi had his number in race number 1. Managed to get past him. They were having a really good battle. So Faris looks to me like he's wired his steering wheel so that his lights just flash all the time. Like maybe...
I'm pretty sure he flashed the map button into the upshift. So every time the upshift, he flashes people. Oh.
Nice. Yeah, that's a really... I like the idea of that. So Alvarado does find his way past Silva, and Saidi's going to look to squeeze through on the inside as well, as we were discussing that. Yeah. Oh, Silva gets the place back, though.
Oh.
Alvarado into P3. Good little battle here. Here is Silva. Now he's holding on.
Holding for dear life.
He is. Yeah, he's got Saidi and Billingsley behind him now.
I think Billingsley's visiting and also Groom's visiting. We may see a huge pileup of cars.
We could, yeah. So the reverse grid coming into effect now. Alvarado found his way past, but Silva did not make it easy at all. So great job. Let's see if he can hold Faris off. And kind of hard to take your eyes off this group right now. Looking at the timing board, so, Turner is 7/10 back from Silvestre, and he's a couple of seconds back from Bedford. So, couple of battles underway in GT4. This right here is the closest battle on track from P4 down to P7. Alvarado. Yeah, Alvarado's off. It looks like Diggs is back on track.
We do love those GT4. He shut down.
He shut down Alvarado.
Yeah, we do love those GT4s, but it's hard to ignore such a battle from such fast boys on the track.
Absolutely, okay, yeah. He's, good guy so far. Seems really good, Silva.
Clean, fast, and fair.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want. So Diggs, do you think Diggs timed his exit from the pit lane to be a wrench in the works here? Oh, somebody's off. We got a yellow flag. Somebody's off. Is that Diggs again?
156 max Diggs, yes.
Yeah, Diggs is off again. So he came out the pits and was in front of Alvarado. Alvarado will be relieved because he's looking to close that gap, and he's got work to do. He's 7.6 seconds back from P2. The gap between Kohout and Hall still remains at 7/10 between 1 and 2 on the grid. So Saidi still looking to find a way past Silva, tucking in just behind, and then you've got Billingsley and Groom. What do you got?
Remember when I said that Diggs didn't have enough damage to have to teleport? Now he probably...
All right, should I replay?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All right, let's see. Here we go.
When you look at this, you think it's a deja vu, but it's not. He completes the T3. So he goes into sunset, probably with cold tires and lose.
Oh, yeah. He tried to catch it, and man, it just snaps so quick there.
Oh, cold tires are deadly. Ugh.
Yeah, absolutely. So this battle really really good here. Silver 2 seconds back from Alvarado. So Alvarado, let's see if he can close that gap down. We'll keep an eye on that gap there towards the end of this lap and see if he's made up any room. Hall has closed to within 3/10 of Nick Kohout. So let's go and have a look at your race leader. Kohout in the Lambo and the Audi of Hall right behind him. Little wiggly on exit there.
Oh yeah. Byron Hall's making a visit to Nico.
He is, yeah, absolutely. So as they go up the hill to the kind of hairpin, it's like a hairpin, really, isn't it?
It is a hairpin.
Yeah.
Definitely a hairpin, but you do have the angle to cut it in half, so you can deceive it, but it is a hairpin.
Yeah, absolutely. So great stuff here between 1 and 2 on the grid. The Lambo and the Audi battling it out. Is the Lambo strong here as well?
It is, because it's pretty much an Audi, but without the Pro.
Yeah, gotcha. So as they come down to the last corner, it looks like Kohout. Let's see if Hall gets the toe on him. I mean, the gap is like 3/4 tenths. Yeah, 3/10 right there as they cross the line. He's going to get a toe down the start-finish straight towards T1. Not close enough to have a look on the inside yet. So he's going to sit there and see if he can just take it easy. Nice wide line from the Lambo there. Good stuff from these two. Really close racing. You love to see it.
Blake Hall has like his last lap was 2/10 faster than Nick, so he is putting a good pace right there.
He is, yeah. And honestly, if you listen to Blaine Hall, you'd believe he's slow, but he is not. Don't listen to him. Don't believe him. I'm spreading the word throughout the ACZ community.
Ben? Do you mean Ben Hall?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You see, guys, all kinds of fun we have here.
Yes.
IK says...
Bradley Hall's a very good driver, in case you guys don't know. Bradley Hall is very good.
IK says the Lambo probably the second best car here. Maybe only the Ferrari a little better. Don't see many people in the Ferrari on this track.
True. It is a good car in here, though. Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. So
of course it is.
Nick putting in a strong lap here, trying to open that gap up just a little bit more. So these two are in a really good battle. Are they teammates in an upcoming race? These two? I'm not sure.
I don't remember Blaine's team. I truly don't. But I do remember they are the third highest team qualified to 6 hours of Kyalami right now.
Yeah, it's because me, Groom, and Blackout haven't qualified yet.
Yeah, you do have two very fast boys, and you are a very fast boy. So.
Yeah, that's not accurate, but we'll see.
Oh.
All right, so Alvarado, P3, and he's still 7.4 seconds back. So he's made up a couple of tenths on the leaders. Here comes Flasher McGee, or AKA Faris Saidi, behind him. 2.5 seconds back. All right, let's take a look at the GT4s. I want to take a look at Turner and Bedford. Nice and close on track between these guys. Again, you've got Sylvester, Turner, Bedford, all in a little row here. And then a couple of GT3s carving up that field as we speak. So that could affect that. The front runners, Paul and Kohout, approaching this pack. So let's see if anything shakes down as the GT3s try and work their way through this little pack of GT4s. They're past Bedford, now up behind Turner, and this could cost Kohout if he's not careful. Yeah, Hall's having a look on the inside. It has cost Kohout. He got the wrong line there, tucked in behind Turner, and Hall will capitalize, take the lead. Wow.
Not related to any battle, but it's very good to see that Diggs actually got back on the track. He didn't call it a day. That is good.
Good stuff, good stuff. So Hall takes the lead from Kohout. Meanwhile...
Lose.
What do we got? Oh, they're side by side into the last corner. These two, position 1 and 2 up for grabs, and there's contact. Skin on skin. The Lambo is gone, and that one will have to go to the stewards for review.
Oh,
I mean, that
I
was
think
skin on skin.
oh boy, smells like murder.
Oh, you know, your closest rival is next to you on track, and all of a sudden he gets rammed off into a wall. I mean, come on!
Where's the police? Someone call the police.
Can we get a replay on that, please, Tiago? Where the chat have asked, and Tiago will deliver.
And it's right there.
Right, hang on. Wait, now I've got to deliver. Where's the button? All right, here we go. So here's your replay as they came around.
Crocodiles,
yeah.
They go into the sausage. They survive the sausage, but Blaine's very loose right there.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he
look at
wants to
that.
capitalize it.
So Blaine tried to recover from his mistake. Kohout gets the
He
inside
has the
track.
last point, but he tries to squeeze Blaine a bit too much.
Yeah.
And Blaine trying to get out of the sausage, he has pretty much noted
I
it.
have to say the ACC physics struck again there on Kohout. Like, for me, like that should have been a little bump into the middle of the track. He shouldn't be, you know, flying over the other side, bouncing off everything. You know what I mean? Like
Very light tap.
yeah, that's one of the only gripe I have with ACC is sometimes the contact physics are a little bit.
That was a shit rejoin.
It's kind of a racing instant because there was the squeeze, and at the same time he needed to curb.
It was a racing incident, but I'm going to tease Blaine, and obviously, because that's what we do here. We're definitely going to tease him and say that it was a murder.
Do you mean Brooke Hall?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
sorry.
the man with all the names. All right, Faris Saidi by default up into P3 now in the Honda, 2.7 seconds back from Alvarado. The gap now between Alvarado and Hall is 6.3 seconds. There's 5 minutes to go. I don't know if Alvarado has time to reel Hall in. Let's keep an eye on that over the next lap or two. It would have to be killer laps from Alvarado to catch this up. And I tell you, I am going to take a leaf out of Saidi's book, and I am going to map upshift to flashing lights. It's happening. All right. So next time any of you are in front of me, which let's face it is most of the time, you're going to see a lot of flashing lights.
That's a lie. Liza Manella, lie. Keep rolling, lie.
I've just got word that the sushi delivery is happening before long. I'm very excited about it.
God, I want Japanese food as well. Can you send some?
Fernando Silva in P4. So he's having a really good race too here. I mean, Diggs and Rados, obviously, way back, they had some issues. And we lost Cosette at some point, did we? I don't see him out there.
I would guess he had enough as well.
He had enough for the BMW.
I can that is as well. But I can look if he'd been at...
Here is Groom. I may have just cursed Silva, as Groom is so close. 4/10 now, separating P4 and 5. Groom going to have a little look on the inside. Doesn't have the room there on the last corner, but now he's going to get the toe down the straight. And I would expect the Audi of Eric Groom to make a run here down to T1 maybe. Although the Aston's good in a straight line, right?
The Audi is not particularly good,
But the Aston is, right?
The Aston's definitely very good on the top speed, but it has something called turbo lag, which takes some time to take off in speed.
Gotcha.
Mr. Mike's on the chat, boys. There's an alien right there.
Racer X. How are you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Yeah, he is IK. I know it, mate. I know it. Silver and Groom have some battle. Yeah, a little bit. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. I didn't see you yesterday. Yeah, my spa didn't go so well. But good to see you today, mate.
Yes. Sorry, just confirming. Kyle Cosette just had enough.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. No problem at all. So Alvarado has shaved 2 seconds
Whoa.
but 3 minutes to go. So last time it was 5 minutes. I don't know, man. I don't think he can reel him in. If he does, it will be a Herculean effort. Could come down to the last corner of the race, maybe, if he can keep this up.
With this time left, no, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Saidi also in there. Saidi's up behind Kohout, so obviously Kohout down in P7. Unfortunate for him what happened there. But yeah, contact with Hall and ended up in the wall. May have gone in for repairs.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So Silver still in P4. Great stuff from him. Can he hang on? 2 minutes left. Groom is all over him, trying to find a way past. But it looks like the Aston has the legs to keep that distance.
He didn't resist Saidi because he had a long time to defend, but he is
Back down to the GT4s because they really haven't got a lot of love in this race again, and I'm so sorry about that, guys. But exciting battles all over the place, you know. So Turner and Sylvester have been together for most of it. I mean, Castro comfortably in the lead, so he will win the GT4 race number 2 as well as race number 1. Sylvester P2, Turner P3, but with less than a second gap, we must keep an eye on that battle. We've also got Bedford. Done a little flash of the lights there. We've got Bedford in P4, Yang in P5, right behind him, within half a second. Little flash of the lights there, as Yang and Bedford making their way towards the middle of the track here. Let's see if Bedford can make a run on it. Alvarado lost a little bit of time that last lap, so that gap's opened back up. So I think Blaine Hall is going to take the race win in number 2. So another good day for him.
Oh yeah, Billy Hall's having a banger of a race because he now is maintaining the difference from Alvarado, which means he has the same lap times as him, which is very impressive.
Very impressive, yeah. Alvarado, as you say, a proper esports driver in SRO.
Oh yeah. He's not in his preferred car, but hey, he's a fast boy.
He is,
in any car you can keep up with him, you're good.
Yeah, I mean, Hall fast too, because, you know, it's not just the McLaren. He's out here in the Audi. I mean, the Audi is strong here. We know that, right? So,
yeah.
Hall on the last lap of the race, or no?
Sorry?
Hall on the last lap of the race, or no? I'm not sure.
Where is he on the track? 1 second. Can get that in 1 second. It is the first lap of the race. Next time he comes up, he's finished.
Yeah, it didn't go well, Mike. That's right. Great, thanks for you. I was trying to practice with you at some point last night for Kyalami. Yeah, I've got to do some Kyalami practice this week, IK. In fact, tomorrow night, I'm going to be practicing Kyalami in the Audi for a upcoming 6-hour race.
Are you doing a server or going to the qualifier?
I'm going to fire up a server for a bit and then maybe go to, if it's going well, maybe hop on and do qualifying because, you know, you can have as many goes as you want, right? I think.
Yeah. I may join you.
Yeah, no worries. So Groom still behind Silver. What a battle this has been, these two here. Phenomenal job by Silver to keep Eric Groom at bay. Race winner at Spa yesterday and a fast boy himself. Very, very close. Blaine Hall takes the win. Congratulations to him. Another fantastic race for him.
He resists one more.
Silver takes the inside on the last corner. He's going to hold him off. Great stuff from Silver. He did really well there, and Silver will take P4.
Oh. No.
Yeah. It's close, but great job by Silver. P4, so well done. Saidi P3, so let's not forget that. So the podium in GT3, Hall, Alvarado, Saidi. Silver P4, Groom P5, Billingsley P6, Kohout P7, Rados P8, Diggs P9, and Cosette P10. And then the GT4s, Louis Castro wins race number 2 to add to his race number 1. Sylvester P2 as he's making his way around. And yep, Sylvester will take P2. Turner P3, so a good finish for him as well. Podium for GT4. Turner, Sylvester and Castro. Great stuff from then. Yang will take P4. Bedford P5. And, oh no, Bedford's in the pits. What happened here? Yang? Bedford's in the pits early without a checkered flag. So Miller will take P5. A little confusing there. Hopkins is going to come and take P6, and Bedford will be P7. So Bedford went to the pits really late on. Not sure why.
I'm checking it right now.
Yeah, see if you can find something on the replay. 9 hours of Nerbs. Nice, Mike. Who are you doing that with? That sounds awesome.
Love that place.
Yeah, Nerbs is a great track. Great track.
Oh! Wow!
Thanks, IK. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What do you see? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the replay. Can I bring it up?
1 second, because the session just restarted, but Bedford destroyed his car in Crocodiles. 1 second.
Oh, he destroyed his car on the last lap? Unfortunately. Your first race in the Audi. Blaine, you were putting in, like, really fast times, dude. You got to stop sandbagging, because you are, whether you like it or not, you are alien fast, dude. So you better get used to it. You're ready, Tiago? All right, here we go. So this is what happened to Bedford in the GT4.
He finishes the hairpin, he goes into the Crocodiles.
Oh, man. Yeah, no stopping that.
Know
like a freight train.
Really to make a stunt? Or he really lost the car there. But he clearly missed the point there. Oh, that's Verstappen.
Team Note with Jigsaw and Sakar. Oh, Mike, that'd be awesome, dude. I can't wait to see that stream, mate. I can't wait to see that stream. That'll be awesome. That really, really will be good. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Well, I gotta tell you, this Monday has been a hell of a Monday for me, work-wise. So I was not reluctant to do the broadcast tonight, but I was definitely like, oh my god, I gotta do the broadcast. But you know, part of the reason I still showed up is Tiago Alves. Tiago, thank you so much for making my life easier on the broadcast.
Oh my god, I love it. Thank you so much for having it. As always, as I say to the audience, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and have a wonderful week ahead of you. I can promise you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tiago. And as always, this has been Multi-Class Mad Mondays, madness of multi-class on a Monday at Kyalami. This is New World Sim Racing, ! Discord if you'd like to join the community. And I've been Milo the First with Tiago Alves. We both stream as well. Check us out. Oh, look at now the rain comes. Now the rain comes in the next session. Rubbish. I'm telling you, next Monday, guys. Next Monday, thunderstorms. Milo is requesting a thunderstorm.
Thunderstorms
guys,
in Bathurst.
Thank you again so much for tuning in. The gifted subs earlier as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you next. Oh, excuse me. I've got the hiccups now. We'll see you next time on New World Sim Racing. Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.